Hi there, beautiful, wonderful people. Hi, welcome on in. This is the Atomless, episode 8. I kept talking before we started recording of just like, so this is what we're going to do. It's going to be easy as hell. And then as soon as I started, I was like, what do we do? Anyway.
Who is this?
Who is this? Where are we? Episode 8. This is pre-recorded. So we're going to still be in chat. But yeah. Neato Burrito, we have a beautiful, wonderful crew, and because we're going to date ourselves, not in the romantic sense, we're just going to date ourselves in time, we're all going to answer if it's doors or wheels, because that's the current thing, and I'm interested in what everyone thinks there's more of in the world. Hi, my name is Matthew Abobo, Captain Crail. Wheels, super easy. You can find me everywhere. I stream Monday to Thursdays on my channel, and I do this. I also edit this. The week after this episode, you're watching this now, there's going to be a podcasted version of it. It's really very good. Go check it out. Also, rate us on favorite podcasting app. It's neat. Cool. Someone else can take it. It's Wheels, obviously. I won't hear another word of it. I've seen scrapyards full of wheels. I have not seen scrapyards full of doors. So there you go.
Where have you seen scrapyards full of wheels, Matthew?
Yeah. Where are you hanging out?
Of scrapyards I've seen on one hand.
It's just,
let alone
just
a
way
wheel
more...
specialized one.
Oh, wait, it's just, you can just, there's like whole places where it's like, oh, here's a tire field, like the big tire fires. There's not door fires, is it? That's just burning wood.
Matt, did you walk into a boot camp?
Matt, what do you do for fun when you're not here?
Okay, I'm gonna go next.
I walk around
and I'm
wheel
gonna say,
burning.
I'm gonna say it depends on if you count like gear wheels as wheels, because then it's wheels. But if not, then it's doors, because buildings can have like a bazillion doors. Hello everyone. My name is Andre. You can find me at Andre Rivera Art. I am a TTRPG performer as well as a visual artist. Isn't that so cool? You can see me on Total Party Kiss, where I am a player in Tragedy of Theologian. I play Kashmir, a wild magic minotaur barbarian ex-gladiator motherfucker. He is currently level 8 and has 142 HP, so I'm living the dream. You can also find me co-GMing the Unicorn Hunt, which is also my thesis for school, which is very cool.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We, at the time of recording, aren't done yet, but by the time this releases, we will be done. I'm also working on a secret thing. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be in the summer. And commission me if my commissions are open, which it's kind of complicated right now. So, at the time of recording.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm also
Hell
a
yeah.
little sick.
Nice. Does anyone else want to take it? Because I'm incensed
I have
by
something to say. Unlike Matt, I do believe in the existence of skyscrapers. So I think that there are more doors than wheels. Maybe just because doors aren't frequently being thrown in the garbage as much as wheels are.
Listen, if there's I straight up, this is a bad thing, because I'm going to get so heated and cut people off whilst talking about socials. The thing is if you discard a wheel, it's still a wheel, but if you discard a door, it's just a plank of wood. So it immediately becomes, and I didn't say I don't believe in skyscrapers, I said they're not valid as an argument point, because there's roads and millions of wheels and tire fires, as I've just said. Anyway.
I'm just going to speak to all the skies.
Each car has at least 2 doors.
Yeah.
And 4 wheels.
Often 4.
Fuck.
How many wheels are on buildings?
Yeah, well, there's trucks. Trucks
Checkmate.
have like
Thank you.
12 wheels and 2 doors.
I just want to speak to all the
Does the
skyscrapers.
band The Doors count?
I just want to speak to the
I
skyscrapers.
know there's not
out
many
there.
of them, but I feel like
You skyscrapers are valid, and we do believe that you exist, and we support your right to exist.
yeah.
You don't
Anyway,
need to-
I'm Dylan. or Super Dylan everywhere on the internet. I use she, he, and they pronouns, and I make games and then I play them. So follow me there and you'll find out all the cool stuff I do. But right now, you're stuck here.
Stuck
with
here.
us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This nonsense going on.
Yeah.
Not in the lead.
You
You want
want
to
me
go
to-
next? Oh, no, go. No, you go, Mo.
Hello, my name is Momo O'Brien. I make content about immersive experiences. Fingers crossed, by the time this comes out, I'll have a video about Goat LARP, which was a live-action roleplay event for goats, where you played NPCs for the goats, and it was such a blast. I am not going to weigh in on the
Oh.
wheels and doors conversation because I'm already bored of it, and I don't want it in my mentions at all. I also am still level 1, and I cannot figure
Oh,
out.
my.
Level 3.
It's nice. I'm proud of you, honey.
Get you some of
I-
this food.
It's my turn.
I'll DM you. I'll DM you. Not in the lead. You want to take?
Yeah, hi. My name is Nordine Ali Kadir. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm also known as Werewolf Feels on the internet, where I content create for tabletop games. That's it. Yeah. You can find me on multiple games, or writing for games, or even consulting for games, along with being a tour guide in my day-to-day life. As for the doors and wheels thing, listen. First off, what are we calling a wheel? Because if it's just a circular thing created by man, then this little cucumber slice is a wheel. This is a wheel of cucumber, right? Along with wheels
All
of
right.
cheese.
All right, Mr.
Hold up.
Philosopher.
Let
I'm not-
me
Hold on.
finish.
Okay.
In addition, what are we calling a door? Because archways were invented before doors in most places, and yet still function as doors. But if we're to add that all together, then we need to understand that moving tracks are built by wheels. Small little ball bearings become wheels.
I want to see the fucking proof that in some places in the world it is written archways were invented.
You can look at
before
you can look at.
I need
archaeological
No,
records.
I'm not
backing up
counting.
of this fact.
I'm not counting archways, because if you count archways, then people say that eyes are the doors to the soul. Oh no, windows to the soul. Okay, that's fine. Might count
Okay,
archways.
but
then.
no. Some windows are also doors, because if you look at in the UK, specifically around shortly after World War II, there's a lot of French door windows used in those big mansion buildings that also function as doors, even though they don't go all the way to the ground. My point is, it's wheels.
I'm taking
Hello.
all your weed away.
Hey everybody, I love y'all so much. I haven't played this character in like 2 months. Can we please play?
I was done. I literally said it's wheels. That was the
like
end
that
of the sentence.
Atomless episode where they talked about wheels and doors for
Atomless
a long
episode where it just
time.
became
So
a podcast. Previously on the Atomless.
Azhaam, he.
Ayg. She.
My name is Theriac.
What's up? My name's Skye. Welcome to the patchwork, my dudes.
There is a race going on. There's big money involved. Money that we need.
More research regarding the crystal.
And you find data. Like someone has imprinted this thing with almost a message. You just make it through past the finish line before anyone else. Theriac, you spot a church.
You're right.
Yeah, I've never seen one of these outside of my home.
Would you want to see it?
One day, not today.
I've already left a lot of footprints on this planet. I don't want to leave any more.
Skye, your name is Skye. Like Hive's name is Hive.
Skye's just quiet from that point on.
This CRT monitor. Why have you come to see me? I assume it's because you won this race. Are you the ones I've heard about?
That's correct.
I
Well,
have
thank
tried
you.
to contact outside, but unfortunately, I cannot seem to reach anyone off of this planet. Of the CRT changes security footage where the finish line was. And Theriac, you immediately pull a gun and shoot the first person with the bomb. Thank you for this information. I'll be sure to pass it on to my superiors.
I pocket the credits and start heading the way we came.
Alright, good stuff. Back in the air we go. You're all pulled slightly as the patchwork takes off. The rhythmic dropping of the stale sewer water helps Tommy count the seconds as they pace through their corner of the overflow. Business hours are closed since the race normally brings lawmen sniffing around, so the boats have sailed and Tommy stands alone listening to only that dripping. Their ears, or whatever androids would call ears, prick up to footsteps coming from the darkness. Tommy rests their hand on their gun, tense, but relaxes as they see Pill. Did they get it? They won the race, right? They get the credits. They left. What? Yet they were spotted leaving the upper decks, and the Patchwork just left airspace. They're just gone. Tommy stands, trying to process the loss. And as they do so, the camera moves up, past the false rain and the shattered memories of buildings, till we pass the plate itself, and we see a sign saying, Weymouth's School for the Young and Gifted. Inside the red brick building, past the clean grey halls to the auditorium where Track stands looking up at a projection of a CRT monitor with a face where the screen should be. You gave them the money? It was within my programming to award the prize to whoever won the race. My programming did not account for organic failings to prevent outsiders from winning. You stupid fucking code. We're gonna catch hell for this. Do not raise your voice at me, Track. Do not forget who lives in your circuits. Track looks sheepishly defeated at school. Luckily, I have calculated a way that benefits us. I need you to send us a message. I need you to send that message out. As the plan that they discuss starts in hushed whispers, we move back through the halls, through the warm streets of the upper decks, passing by the suburbs and greenery that have been built to forget what's below, till we reach the business district and see the large connected buildings of brewery mining. We go up the foyer, up the statue reaching several floors high, till we arrive in a sterile meeting room. Quinn sits in a clean-pressed suit, across the table from another equally well-dressed individual. The individual is reading through a holopad. Honestly, Quinn, your performance is immaculate. One of our youngest junior executives and still flying through the company. Thank you, sir. Now, this new position comes with many new responsibilities. Are you sure you're up to it? I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone more ready than I am. That's the spirit. Welcome aboard, Quinn. Take a few days off. We'll be back when you get back, we'll be ready for your new position. No, sir, I prefer to work. The suited exec laughs. That's the attitude. You'll be after my job next. They laugh harder. Quinn joins, but his face quickly hardens into a smile at the old man. And we fly up and up and up through the clouds, past the buildings and the atmosphere to the rickety ship known as the Patchwork. Its recently fitted wing engines, taken from a disused Valkyrie-class ship, hold steady, making the ship look like a bird diving for food. Inside, the drift core hums, fitted into a large cylinder in the center of the ship. Scrap sits in the pilot's chair, fiddling with new dials and switches, trying to figure out how they work. In the lovingly called sleeping quarters, but if we're being honest, more like a series of hammocks separated by a curtain, Azhaam, you lay down, recovering from your wounds from the car crash on Saga. You slowly rouse, and you notice your body aches. What is it you'd like to do?
First off, how much am I healed?
You have a long rest, so you are healed. Your stamina is fully back, and your HP is back 3. Because for people who don't know how healing in Starfinder works, long rests do not fully heal you. They only heal you your health. Your level in health.
So 3.
3
total.
HP, but your stamina is fully back, yeah.
I'm at half health, and I'm at full stamina. That's a good sign.
It's good.
Good. Great. I'm getting too old for this. Skye, Ayg, Theriac, Scrap. Oh,
You
What's
would you all hear this, depending on where you are.
yeah, I like grunt as I try and get up off the bed.
Hi.
Does anybody have the weirdest feeling like we're forgetting something?
Forgetting something.
What have we forgotten?
I don't know. Checked. We didn't leave the food fibulator on or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you gave him money. We're fine.
Yeah, you gave him the money, right?
When were we supposed to give them the money?
What?
I-
The money?
Did we fly away with the money?
We got it.
We
Okay, hold on. Ayg, just to be clear,
Uh-huh.
are you suddenly 100,000 credits richer?
Well, yes, but I wasn't planning to keep it. We just needed to leave.
I need to call Tommy.
Should I call the void?
Hold on.
No, I don't think we can call the void.
Well, I don't know because I also don't want the void coming to kill us.
Oh, that's a foregone conclusion. I'm sorry. I think
Oh my god, are you freaking out? You can't freak out. It's gonna make me freak
I
out.
cannot be here if the
All
void
right.
is going to be after
Enough.
us.
All right,
Oh,
everyone, please take a deep breath. In, or whatever, your species does. Out. 1. Void right now don't know where we are, and they're probably trying to manipulate things for their own gain. Later problem. 2. Tommy's probably very disappointed, but isn't going to act out against us. Doesn't do them any favors to chase after off-worlders.
Why would Tommy be disappointed? We have,
Because it wasn't ours.
but we
we were
didn't
supposed to give
intentionally. We weren't abandoning ship. We
And-
had
and-
we had a
and
target
how-
on our back.
And how are they supposed to know it?
Well, that's why you're going to call them.
Did make a lot of jokes about running off with the money.
It's okay, Skye, we'll be fine. Just keep calm. Everyone...
I mean, I'm sure there's a possibility of us being fine, dude, but like everybody on Saga probably wants us dead now. Call Tommy, or
Yeah,
I'm
I'll call
gonna have a heart attack.
yeah.
I feel like before you call Tommy, well, should we tell you? Because we didn't tell you really what happened at school.
Oh, that's not important.
I feel like that's important, and
It's not that important.
Okay.
I just
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
okay, all
What
right.
happened?
So it's just that, well, school. First of all, school isn't a person. School is a
Member of Void.
TV
Yeah, we figured it out.
face. You know that school is just a face on a computer.
Oh, school's an AI.
Yes.
That's
An
worse.
AI that has footage of the entire race, which
Can we get it?
unfortunately I tried. I pulled out every friend I have, and it wasn't enough to get it. But they do have footage, unfortunately, of the doctor.
You do
Murdering the
understand.
lawman?
You do understand that if that gets out, my career is effectively terminated.
Wait, only Theriac, not me.
Well, Matt, did I see Azhaam? Because I kind of have a memory of.
They do have Azhaam. I have a feeling, now y'all can correct me if I'm wrong because your memory's probably better than this. I don't think they had Theriac. Didn't you cover Theriac up?
I covered Theriac up in the
On the
picture, so
picture,
they don't know that
they would
Theriac was
have-
there. I tried to delete the video, but couldn't.
They would
During
have
the-
they would have video of all four of you then.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. So it's all of us actually.
on the plus side, Theriac, you're probably fine. You didn't murder anyone. I did.
I was tampering in an illegal street race.
look
That
at
doesn't
you.
matter if
Look
I
at
was
me.
doing it for the good of the people or whatever. I
Are
am
you
associated.
Oh my god.
Look, I used to do this all the time. All you do if you get caught, you blame it on me and you say I forced you. Everyone will believe it, trust me.
Azhaam, I'm not. Oh, maybe I will. I have to think about it.
Yeah, it's okay. A lot of people have done it to me in the past. It's fine.
I have just done crime and it is on camera.
I thought you already did crime.
I don't do crime.
You
told
said
you that.
you worked in cargo.
I work in cargo. I move things for money legally. Just that people don't like. I don't do crime. But
That
I've
sounds like crime.
Okay. Well,
it
first
isn't.
off, Void is not going to tell the lawmen what we did. In all likelihood.
Weren't the lawmen on Skye?
Yeah, but a whole race was illegal from start to finish. This whole situation is illegal. A small portion of it, yeah, Skye got chased. But overall,
I also grew up on Saga, and I'm a scrappy street teen.
we
So
don't, yeah, we don't have to worry about, I think, local law. What we do have to worry about is, the whole group of murderous assassins and street people coming to kill us.
I think
Gang,
if they
the gang. I forgot
I
what
think
gang.
if they want a scapegoat, they're going to go ahead and feel comfortable saying that the girl from the lower decks who just pulled her way up top and then did a whole death race and ran off with money.
won a whole death race.
Yeah. And more importantly, you didn't do anything wrong.
I did do
Like what?
something wrong. It was crime. The whole race was
The race was-
apparently illegal and
Yeah, but that's not going to get you in trouble. What's going to get you in trouble is that money belongs to Void and Tommy.
well, who does it actually belong to then?
Tommy.
Let's get it to Tommy. I don't want it.
Are we going to act as though having some sort of intergalactic crime syndicate tailing us is not an issue? Like, yes, the money is for Tommy, but
For the most part, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Skye, they work individually.
With the Void?
Yeah. I mean, in cells,
they're-
right?
They're kind of like an international organization. There's like Void members on different planets, and this is kind of like the Saga group.
See, we've only pissed off one of them.
Well, word
Shit.
spreads real fast, and I'm real surprised that you guys haven't had bad run-ins with the Void, so maybe we should just get used to the Void being on our tail.
I mean, I've had run-ins with Hive, but my planet was I hate the term backwater, but it was a backwater. No one gave a shit about it until they keep... Never mind. Good to know. One thing first. Let's call Tommy.
Call Tommy.
Yeah, I pick up my my holocom, my camcorder.
Your camcorder?
movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I pick up my camcorder.
You pick up your two-way Walkman.
It's getting worse.
Grand. You gonna attempt to call Tommy?
I'm gonna try, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that you exchanged numbers when you were like talking about like participating in this. It would make sense too. But as soon as you like you type it in and you click call, there's like two tones and then this number is unavailable. And then boop 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 hangs up.
Told you very pissed off. Hold on. I call Hive.
You call Hive, and there's two rings. This number is unavailable. Boop, boop, boop.
called Jajons. Maybe we can't make calls past the atmosphere or something.
All right. I call.
You Google Johns or whatever search engine is in the future. Space
I
Google.
search on the subnet. That's
The
what we're
subnet.
gonna call it. The
That's
subnet.
nice. That's good. I'm writing that down. Subnet. You call on the you search on the subnet, and there's 2 tones. This number is unavailable. Boop boop boop.
Screwed, dude.
Are we just out of range?
Can everybody roll me intelligence, please?
Raw dog and intelligence right
Flat
now.
Whoa. 18.
We have 3 intelligence mains, right?
Yeah.
Theriac, Skye, and Ayg are all intelligence focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Well, I got a 6.
Okay.
I also got an 18.
18, 18.
2 18s,
15,
1
6.
15, and 6.
Cool.
Yeah.
The 18, 18, 15. So there are 2 different types of well, technically 3 different types of communication, because there's Wi-Fi, which is available, pretty much everywhere, unless you're like the Patchwork doesn't have Wi-Fi. So that little bit where I said that you space netted it didn't happen, you would have just had the number before. The Patchwork doesn't have Wi-Fi, but a lot of every space station does. There is also galactic calls, which is planetary to planetary, and there is interplanetary calls, which is on that planet. You should be able to reach the numbers that you're calling. For some reason, they are all dropping. That is a thing that you are able to clock, is that this isn't a usual thing. Like, it might just be out. Theriac, you remember that you had this problem earlier when you tried to reach Lynn. The calls also dropped. Ayg and Theriac, you remember that school said that they weren't able to reach off-planet.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, no. Okay, something was happening, right? Doctor, there was a thing.
I was having difficulty reaching off planet when I was on Saga, and now we are also having issues with reaching Saga from off planet. So there is some communication barrier between Saga and the rest of the planetary system.
One moment. I go through my my e-receipts, and I find the canteen that I ordered food from on Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
And I call that number.
1 second as I use my beautiful new Atomless themed dice that's dealing on me. I'm just going to do a cheeky little roll.
Oh no. I hate this.
Hello, this is the VA11 rest stop calf. Can I take your order? How can I help?
I'm so sorry. Wrong number. I just big thumbs.
Okay, that's no trouble. Have a nice day.
You too.
Well, school, the computer at the school, said that it couldn't reach the other Void members. Skye, you said there were other Void clusters all over. Well, so the one good thing I just remembered is that they can't communicate with the others to let them know where we are or what we've done.
I mean, we haven't technically done anything yet, but I feel like the longer we're away from Saga, the more Tommy's gonna get real suspicious.
You think we should go back?
I definitely think we should go back.
There's a little like.
Are you kidding me? We should not be headed back.
Hold up. Scrap. Go ahead.
Hey, hearing a lot of raised voices. Just want to make sure that everyone's okay. Azhaam, you're looking better. That's good. How is everyone? We seem
Stressed.
very stressed. Yeah, we seem stressed. Are we good? What's the situation?
Everyone on Saga is gonna want us dead.
Also, we have 100,000 credits that
I know.
belong to 3 different people? 3 different collectives?
Well,
Well-
5.
5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well,
What?
Scrap. Actually, I think that we were supposed to give it to Tommy, which I don't.
I thought the group decision was we were just gonna get the money and run. That's
No.
why you all jumped on the ship and we left.
No, we did
No.
that because some very scary people have video footage of all of us doing crimes.
I forgot.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Sure. Okay. Am I included in this little
Well-
video footage thing?
I don't think
No.
you were.
I
don't
You
believe
weren't
so.
there, right? At the
No.
race?
No, I wasn't. No. Oh,
Then
is it
no,
just-
you're good. You're scot free, dude.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Yeah, you're scot free. No one's looking for you.
Well, there's people looking for me, but
That was a
Well-
weird way to say that.
Why did you put the emphasis on no one's... and that no one's looking for you?
Because walking around Saga as us right now is very dangerous.
Okay, we're walking out of Saga with 100,000 credits. We promised to
No,
somebody.
no,
That's-
Azhaam. Okay, wait. You've got
All
a
right.
good point, I think.
So we send Scrap with the money?
no.
Yes, we do.
I don't want to do that.
This
I don't
is
wanna
a
do that,
genius
actually.
idea.
Okay, gang.
Okay.
I don't consent to this. I don't want to do that. That sounds terrible
Listen.
for me.
Scrap.
Listen. If I don't know what it is, but as soon as I put my goggles on and my gas mask, nobody recognizes me. So that is also an option.
I am doubtful of that.
I was also doubtful of it. You'd be so surprised.
Yeah, it's really quite. It's weird.
It's really weird, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I also don't look like I did growing up on Saga. I dyed my hair and I got some new threads and stuff. So
Sure.
You look very Fly. I look at the others for confirmation. Is that what the young people are? Fly.
What?
If you're looking at Ayg,
I like that.
Yeah, you look at Ayg and Ayg, Scrap, and Theriac being like, do people use fly? And all of them are like, how the fuck are we supposed to know?
I like it.
Look at the people who you're trying to...
Makes me feel speedy. If you know, us young people aren't saying it now, I think we will be. Yes, I do look very fly, Azhaam. So that is an option. We just go down super quick. I have a skateboard. I can just zip zap zop, get to Tommy, drop off the money, and then we just get out of Dodge.
I think it's a great idea.
All right, okay. First of all, I don't. That sounds dreadful. Going back down to Saga, can you not just transfer them the credits if we?
Oh, like
so
e-transfer?
There's a whole
Yeah.
thing happening where there's no one's able to communicate on and off of Saga. You can't make any calls or send anything or access any
Oh.
Crap,
of the
you-
connections.
If you tried
fuck.
calling your wife right now, it would not go through.
Well, no, it's probably because she died a very long time ago. But I
What?
appreciate it.
Call your child.
Okay. No, that's not gonna work.
No, I mean it's just literally no calls go through. So no
Nothing's
transfers can
going
go
through.
Okay. Again, e-transfer? Is that not a thing that we could do?
We could try.
I also
I'll-
thought perhaps we should just do some sort of e-commerce deposit or something.
I'll
It's
give it
lot
a
of
try.
money. It's a lot of money, gang. It is a lot of money. We could be easy living for quite some time.
I didn't. Okay,
I know, and I thought that we would get to keep a little of it, but I also don't ever want everyone to want us dead.
I mean, Tommy did promise us like 5,000, 15,000, something like that.
Yeah, it was a number.
Yeah, it was 10, I think. 10.
All right. So
Split amongst 5. It's
can I give it a
2 each.
shot?
Well, I don't have Wi-Fi in the patchwork. We haven't figured that out yet. But we can... Okay. All right. Everyone come through. We're in the sleeping quarters. This is not a place for business talk. Come into the
I
main chamber.
cannot. I struggle to get up.
Oh, fuck. All right. Stay here. Stay here.
Also, I know that I gear an upper decker. Are you aware of what Tommy is going to do with this money? I mean, honestly, I'm kind of on board, but I feel like you should know the complete context of what you're getting yourself into here.
That is fair, yeah.
If you just everything about Ayg, the fur on her face is vibrating. She is very visibly nervous. I don't actually know what is the right thing to do here. I think that I did so many wrong things that I can't parse out which one to fix first. So I think whatever gets eyes off of us in a murdery sort of way first is best, and then I will try to figure out what's next, because frankly, I won't be an upper decker for very long if anyone finds out what I've just done. So
Yeah. Why don't you try and do that transfer?
Scrap, is there a place nearby that does have a connection?
Okay. Scrub holds out a small, quite small flat plate that has this glowing blue orb half sticking out. Presses it, and there is a small, very rudimentary, very glitchy look at the current solar system, the Aesir solar system, with a takes a very long time to refresh itself view of where approximately you are. Okay. This is us. We have been in airspace, or rather in deep space, for about 12 to 13 hours now. I'm not sure where we were going, so we're just kind of flying away from Saga. You see that there's the sun. I'm going to explain what the galaxy looks like now, actually. There is the sun, this big red sun. The closest planet to the sun is a planet called Var. Past that, there is Saga. Then there is you. There is the planet Ran, which is where the Leviathan's eye was. Just past that is the VA-11, and then it's Adun, and then way past that off is a planet called Ul. Right. So we're here. Points. So you're moving away from the sun. You're moving away from Var and Saga. I don't know where we're going. If we wanted, we could, fuck. If we wanted, we could swing back around and go to Saga. Doctor, I was pretty sure that you wanted to go to Adun at some point. Didn't you? Were talking a big game about that?
I do. I really need to head back to Idun.
Which is...
Idun, why does it feel familiar for some reason?
Isn't that where Wild Times is?
That is correct.
Oh, the zoo.
It's Oh, now is not the time to get me riled up about this. I need to get back. My facility is being slandered. My career is on the line, and I am not there to defend myself, so no one else will. So I need to get back before I am.
Okay.
Is it quick? Sorry.
No, it's fine. We're on our way to Adun now. It'll still take us a couple of days to get there. It'll take us about 13 hours to get back to Saga, so if we wanted to fully just drop back at Saga, that'll take us an additional day. But we could do. I mean, we could find a space station nearby that has Wi-Fi. There's definitely one there.
Maybe we could do that on our way to Adun.
I mean, knowing this place, there's a refueling dock. Like,
If we to connect to Wi-Fi in order to
transfer
Mhm.
the
transfer the money.
If we're
Yeah.
doing this stupid, dumb plan and losing us a bunch of money, then yes, of course. Then yeah, we can do that.
It's only 90,000 credits.
It's only 90,000 credits. Must be great having
only
in front of that.
90,000.
Only 90,000.
Okay, my point is that it's not us, and we did this to support a cause.
We did win the race.
We
It is
did
our
win
money to
the
decide
race.
with what we
That's
wish.
true.
I don't want to
Hey,
make
listen.
an enemy of Tommy. Do you?
Hey, if we take
Did
this
we
money, I
agree
don't-
to 90,000?
Feels like it's right number.
I just heard death race and blacked out from that point. So I don't know what happened actually.
Hey,
Azhaam seemed to have it covered.
You all want to do this so you can have the void off your back? You know, Tommy is also attempting to go to war with the upper deckers. Essentially, if we want them on our tail, that would be.
I
fun.
I don't mind having Void on my back. Void's gonna be on my back no matter what. I'm more concerned about ruining a possible relationship with Lower Decks and with Tommy.
Tommy's
because-
not that popular.
Regardless, we promised them. We promised.
Well,
I fucking didn't.
Well, Scrap, you weren't there. As you pointed out, you didn't risk anything this time. You weren't involved with the death race. You didn't have to fend off bomb protectors. You didn't have to undo a bomb. You didn't have to chase after Skye and...
That's true.
You...
Azhaam, you're also on my ship. I can drop you off at the nearest port, and you have nowhere else to go. Because I don't give a fuck. You can leave if you want.
The point is, we agreed. And yeah, you didn't agree. But I hope you trust me enough to realize why this matters to me. Because if it was just about getting 100,000 credits, for us, I wouldn't have agreed.
I am sorry to interrupt. I feel like maybe when it comes to this, because I'm too nervous and everyone else is maybe too detached. What Tommy wants to do is start a war with the upper decks, and I understand, but I'm a little bit split in an odd situation. Skye, do you feel like we should help the lower decks with this? That Tommy in particular? I mean, I feel like it should matter what you want us to do here.
I think that a big part of me really wants to punch back up at the upper decks. But there is a much quieter part of myself that I'm trying to nurture here. And that part doesn't feel right about it either. But I'm very overwhelmed. I just wanted to be in a race. I don't know what to do.
All right. Okay. I think Scrap, if it's okay, can we go to a dune still? Can we just stop somewhere first? And at least maybe we'll have the chance to explain, if not sending them money.
Is that the group decision? Is what is like at least 3 for give the money back? Or give the money. Everyone in favor say aye.
I
I don't want 90,000 credits. I want to give it back to the people who it's probably been stolen from.
Alright, that's 4v1. Okay, sure. We'll, I'll put out a beacon search of nearby space stations and we'll be able to drop it off. Alright. Scrap walks back out and back to the chair.
I know there's no air, but I could use a walk. Skye, Skye, I don't really know the ship so well. Would you come with me?
I mean, sure, but you can go left or right and you'll hit
Skye.
a wall. Yeah, I get it. I'm coming with you. I'm just saying you need to pick a better excuse for next time, dude.
Do. Skye, Ayg will walk, like, just a bit away, with you and, like, finds a bit of wall to sit against, like just at least out of earshot. I'm very confused about what to do. I guess it didn't occur to me until just now that you might be too. Can I ask you something?
I mean, sure.
You said something before the race about it being your, one of your only chances to go to the upper decks. I kind of got the impression from you that you hated everyone up there, which is fair, I suppose. But I was wondering if you actually could go. Do you think you would?
No. I meant when I said that I had a chance out of here, I meant off of Saga. I probably since I was a kid, I hated everyone on the upper decks. every single person, because the reason that I don't think I would ever want to live up there is because I don't think that there's a part of my brain that I could shut off that wouldn't constantly be reminding me of who I was stepping on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's made me do more harm than good, that part of my brain. So I just wanted to get as far away as possible. And I don't know what decision to make here, but I'm not really thinking about what I'm leaving behind on Saga. I'm trying to think of what is going to be better for you guys and, you know, the less amount of people that are going to be following us.
Okay. No, I think I understand that. It's it makes sense to me that you would just want to leave Saga at all. So I'm sorry. If giving the money back gets them off of our backs, maybe that's better.
I mean, I think at this point it's just we're choosing who is gonna hate us.
Right. I think I have hard time with that decision. So I can't say. I think just whatever keeps us safe, maybe?
I'm sorry I made you do the race.
No, you didn't make me. I got very caught up and I never saw anything so exciting. I am usually way too afraid to do things like that. But if I were a stronger person, I could have said that I wouldn't do it. But that's
A stronger person, I wouldn't have asked you. It just sounded like fun, but I need to grow up and I need to learn that some things that seem good in the moment are gonna leave your new bud stressed out about doing crime potentially forever.
Well, I think if we deal with the consequences together, maybe that part will be less scary.
I also don't hate you, Ayg.
It would be okay if you did.
I mean, I don't hate you because I'm trying not to hate you. If that, puts it into better perspective. I've got a lot of junk I'm trying to get rid of. Step one is getting off Saga.
Well, I think that's maybe a fine goal. If I'm being honest with you, I did not dream my whole life of getting off Saga. I dreamed of just going up. And then I did. And Um, it didn't really change all that much. So maybe you have the better dream.
Yeah, we'll see, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Tour complete.
You want a energy drink from the
Always,
fridge?
yeah. No, yeah.
I won't, because
I've only had 2 today.
I'll definitely have another panic attack, but I will
Maybe you
get
shouldn't have
one.
the energy drink then, man. I don't know what to tell
I'm
you.
not going to. I'm just gonna get one for you.
Oh, you don't have to do that. No, no, this is becoming awkward. Just let me get the energy drink.
All right.
Do.
Yeah.
Get my energy drink.
Do. Scene transition. Donnelly.
Hey, Azhaam. You
There
ready
you
for a
go.
scene?
Nougat was a poor choice.
You are actually perfectly in character. Hold on. So, I think after Ayg and Skye leave, Theriac's gonna kind of look to Azhaam. How are you feeling?
I'm used to a lot of things hurting at once. It's fine.
Well, that's not optimal, is it?
No, it's not. But yeah.
Are you sustaining wounds still?
Am I still injured?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to make you something to eat. All right. So right now your body is still trying to repair itself, so it's using a lot of amino acids, right? So we're going to make sure you get some more proteins. Arginine is especially important, so we're going to also look for something that can also replenish zinc for your body. So I think you aren't allergic to any shellfish, are you?
No.
Then I suppose we should try that.
Wait, are you gonna make me like what? A drenade or something?
I'm gonna try and make you something to heal you, at least.
Oh, thank you, I guess.
Theriac is going to go to the fridge. How ill-equipped is this fridge for what Theriac's trying to...
It's actually... Well, for what Theriac's trying to do, like, it wouldn't have any fish in it, but it would be fully stocked since you've just left. So, like, actually, so the lead up to the race took a week, and in that time, everyone was on the patchwork. So, if some of you went shopping, went to the markets, you probably kind of filled it out slightly better than it would be normally. So, pretty much anything that you say is in there would be in it if you reasonably think that you would have picked that up in that time.
I don't think Theriac would have realistically thought of shellfish as a thing to purchase.
Also on the lower decks, like raw fresh meat is like wild expensive because there's not a lot of commerce in that regard. But that you would have tinned stuff.
Sure. All right. So don't have any shellfish. However, I could cook you some beans. That would also be amenable for your...
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Canned lump prawn. Ugh, that's scary.
You know, when I got an offer to go to Leviathan's Eye and procure some specimens. Did not expect I would end up in this particular situation.
You mean on board a arguably decaying craft with Ayg, Skye, myself, and Scrap?
No, that was pretty reasonable within the confines of that particular mission. More so the being wanted and abetted criminals section was not on the docket.
You never know where the drafts of fate take you, right? I mean, I realize right now I look kind of scary, and I am kind of scary, and I'm also... Yeah, but I wanted to be a baker when I grew up.
All right.
Yeah, I imagined settling down, having a couple children, warming a few eggs. That'd be a totality of my existence.
Now, this is going to sound very callous.
Yeah.
How old does your ancestry live to?
Depends. According to ancient texts, some of us live forever, although I've never seen anybody live forever. Usually around 160.
And how old
Halfway
were you?
there. About halfway.
You have time.
I do have time, but I don't have a partner, nor do I have eggs.
That's what the time's for.
Theriac. We don't... My species doesn't work like most people expect it to. How do I put it? You're a scientist. Sexual intercourse does not produce children. We mine eggs from the walls of our tunnels. They make themselves apparent, and we fertilize them in lava.
This is very fascinating, biologically.
The old legends used to state that when the mines drew up, drew? It's a trade word for it. Dried. When the mines dried up, then the way forward would illuminate itself to us. But that's all. I imagine they're all gone now, and my chance to raise a child or two of my own species is no longer possible. They require heat, and according to Helium has cooled down significantly. Anyway, regardless, I couldn't just settle down anymore, could I? I've changed since those days. Become a bit more active, a bit more pushy, a bit more... I can't blind my eyes to what I've already seen. Like I said, drafts of fate. Sometimes you think you're going in one direction, and it turns out life takes you another way.
Come in?
Sure.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. I come in sipping my energy drink, and I'm like, so you don't think a person can change?
Well, I mean, after a certain point, you cool down enough and it makes it kind of hard. Literally. I, knock on one of my arms.
Theriac brings over a little bowl of beans to you.
and then pulls out what looks like some sort of like medicinal like container, and like pulls out a syringe.
It's gonna hurt, isn't it?
Oh, the booster? No.
Oh, good.
You will be very aware of hearing, though, of audible sounds for some time.
That sounds fun. Hold on, let me just get you a space. And I like knock on the black shell covering my arm and break a little piece off. And there's like a little bare patch of slightly lightened skin underneath it, surrounded by a magma vein that's running through it underneath the skin.
And then does little toot of to get the little air bubbles out, and then doop.
Ow.
There you go. That should hopefully assist you with speeding up the healing process.
Hope so. Hope so.
It did very well for wild times.
I'm sorry I keep calling it a zoo. I'm just not smart enough to wrap my head around what you've actually done. That's on me, you know?
Well, it... Excuse me. So Wild Times is, by design, a place for conservation. It is to preserve the natural flora and fauna that exist on a dune that are being endangered by the continued expansion of various enterprises on the planet.
I moodily take a bite of the beans. I relate.
The idea is that Wild Times is not merely something for entertainment or for merchandising. It is primarily to educate people, both on a dune and off and from other planets, about how that continued urbanization is threatening the life on the planet, and hopefully we can also bring to light in temporary exhibits other places that have been damaged ecologically, such as Leviathan's Eye, which is why I went on that first mission in the first place to acquire the slugs.
If I was a more intelligent man, what it sounds like is that they took your nature preserve and turned it into a literal zoo.
I'm afraid that's what happened.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Because I haven't been there in a very long time. I need to get back. How long has it been? A week?
2 weeks since the adventure began.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks?
Cultivator.
Wait, they did this all in 2 weeks? The whole...
No, I've
branding.
been away from Wild Times for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but surely you must have seen it coming, right? Zoo branding and funny little mascot keeps appearing on my phone. I take out my two-way Walkman. That's a thing. I turn it over and I press a button, and then just covering the entire screen, a pop-up of that Wild Times mascot just appears.
The Wild Times mascot, to remind you, is Theriac from what you know is Subject 1, but bipedal. Its face has these... it kind of looks a bit like Tony the Tiger, but if their mane was of tentacles, and they are a deep, almost translucent blue. Humanoid teeth.
Also, I'm off in the corner reading a comic book, so you guys can keep going.
Ayg is not there, but I am having a fit. Me, personally.
What is the worst bit you've experienced? What terrible thing have I done?
Why did they pick Subject 37? Why did they do that? All right.
It keeps saying there's discounts if I bring children. So that's fun.
Well, that was an initiative I supported to incentivize bringing younger guests into the facility so they could see creatures that they've only ever seen through holograms and video recordings and the like.
Well, they're advertising. Let's see. Hold on. Scroll. Park Pass for Kids comes with an opportunity to see creatures up close and take multiple pictures to show all your friends.
Yes, social media presence is how we're going to continue. You know.
Did you come up with that, or did someone say social media presence is what we?
They were very convincing.
Theriac, I think from the start you were kind of hoodwinked.
I have not. This was.
$12 for a plastic cup. That's just evil. No offense.
You know what? I do take offense. Do you think running an operation like this runs on bits and bytes? No.
You want to know what I think? Truthfully. Okay, I think initiatives like this should be created with grants and not with commercial funds, because commercial funds can wax and wane, and therefore the care for the creatures underneath your control can wax and wane, which you don't want. Grants should stay consistent so long as you're providing the same service.
Well,
I think this attempt to... Yeah, we had initiatives like that on Atomless. You see my point here? You see why I do this? It's because places like Saga, like Adun, they're being manipulated. Not for anyone's good, but for certain people's pockets. I don't have anything against an individual. It's not about any... Well, some people are assholes, but that's beyond... I don't hate every single upper decker, or every single capitalist Adunian, or even the humans who came to Aram. I don't hate every single one of them individually. I hate what they've done to us. I hate how they've manipulated us and hurt us for their own pockets and own gain. And I hate that what we had to support us is now gone, because those systems now require outside, private-owned, capitalist help. That's why I want to give the money to Tommy. Yes, I realize people are going to get hurt. I fought in an actual war before. I get it. But what's the alternative? People are being hurt right now, every day. A lower decker is not getting what they need. Every day, one of my people... Every day, another one of your species on Adun gets wiped out of existence. It's easy to try and make this personal. But it's not personal. It's systematic. I'm lecturing again. I should stop that. I don't know what it is. You get to a certain age and suddenly everything turns into a speech. Have any chili powder?
I appreciate your concern. And you bring up several good points. I would have loved if Wild Times was supported through grants. If there were organizations that routinely funded the facility rather than being run as a commercial enterprise. I pursued that. I searched for alternatives. But the government on Adun does not. That works against their interests to promote conservation. The people who I contacted regarding biological welfare, they thought it was that I was a kook. They thought I had gone mad trying to establish a location like this.
It's not your fault. Listen, this place is there was a whole planet covered in libraries. I forget which one it was, but I looked it up when we were suffering from a bit of biodiversity loss. Right? They had grants. Maybe you could contact them. I know it's interplanetary, but still should be able to do something. Even if that's a problem, right? Our options are being limited day in, day out. That's why we keep on turning to crime and giving money to people like Tommy, who works in the equivalent of an android barbershop. We do this because we're faced with desperate means. We watch things we care about die slowly, or we fight in the hopes they won't die quickly. Maybe we should go to Adun, if I can help in any way. I'm not saying I'll start a war. I promise. Maybe a little one, I'm joking.
I promise you, if they are a well-repudiated conservation coalition, I contacted them, and they wanted nothing to do with Wild Times.
Then we've got to find balance. Because what I'm seeing, looking at your website... See, look at this. It's just all advertising. All advertising to spend more money. Right? And if it turns out services are not being cut, if it turns out that your employees are being well paid, if it turns out everything is as it should be, maybe that's good. I'm not a nature preserve accountant. I'm strongly suspicious.
If the other members of the Wild Times administration permit me to bring any of you into higher facilities or meetings or boardrooms or anything of the sort, I will try so that you might have some insight for us.
Yeah. I just wish I knew where fate was taking me,
Yes. I think I'm going to make food for everyone and then go to my quarters.
I'm going to take these beans and pray a little bit. Yeah.
Skye. Hello.
Yeah. Do you want help?
With cooking?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. I can go get Ayg or something. I don't know if you want my help per se. I can try.
Do you know how to cook? What does cooking mean to you?
Heating up food.
Not
I can heat up food.
It's not exactly cooking.
It can be it's a component of cooking. It's not the entirety of it.
Okay, well, why don't you just take the lead, Capitan, and, tell me what to chop.
Sure. And I think Theriac will lead Skye and show her how to make a nice little salad, a fruit salad.
Nice.
It's very simple. Maybe some grilled melon in there.
Wow.
I don't know.
Fancy. Yeah, I never really had an opportunity to learn how to cook because, ingredients, not a thing in my area of the lower decks. You'd be happy if you had 3 things to eat at once. Whoa. What a day that was,
Sure. Yes. I know. Where I'm from, we just all have gardens and just grow it ourselves.
That sounds lovely. Wait, how do you make sure that what's grown in the gardens isn't like a relative?
You do realize that I have eyeballs and arms and legs and we're not just produce.
Okay. Could have just answered the question, but...
It just felt a little loaded.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. I know you didn't mean any ill will.
Just assume I'm stupid from here on out, and I think our friendship will be much better for it.
Skye, I don't know your last name. You are not stupid.
Pretty stupid. Done a
You
lot of
are
stupid
very
stuff in my
intelligent.
17 years of living.
You are very proficient in mechanics. That is something I'm less adept at.
Yeah, but you founded a whole educational facility. You put a syringe of I don't even know what that was into Azhaam, and it's somehow gonna make him better? That's wild, dude.
Hopefully.
You're like the smartest person I think I might have ever met.
That feels... I know that's a compliment, but that does feel a little bit... bad to hear.
Oh, why?
If I'm the smartest, and if what Azhaam said is true, that I've been duped, that doesn't feel great.
Smart people get duped, dude. You're just smart enough to figure out what to do next. Bad stuff happens to good people all the time. Stupid stuff happens to smart people all the time. You're just gonna figure out what the next step is. Just have a salad, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Skye, you are incredibly insightful. Do you know that? Especially for someone your age, as a human.
What did I say?
You said something very profound.
Stellar.
I love that so much. I love that.
All right, so when the rind of the melon starts to char, that's when you turn it over.
The what?
The rind, it's like the skin, the hard part, not the juicy part.
Hard part. Got it.
Ah, yes. So when that begins to char, you flip
Okay, what's like a char? Is it like right before burn?
Char is it's the black stuff that.
That's burning it. We don't want to do that.
Well, when it burns, that's how you know it's cooked.
What?
It has to go through the entirety of the fruit before you, and so that means that the outside is going to be a lot crispier.
So we want it to look like that. We want it to be black and crispy.
Yes, and then when we're done,
I've been doing this all wrong.
we will simply peel off the rest with the peeler. We'll peel off all the char.
Yeah, and Scrap's been getting mad at me for no reason.
Why is Scrap getting upset with you?
Because I've been doing, apparently, what I'm supposed to be doing the entire time. Whenever I've cooked.
Could you elaborate?
I cook the times I have cooked food on the
Mhm.
patchwork, which is not very many.
Sure.
It's ended up looking like this, and Scraps said I've ruined it. And
Is
so
it-
I don't cook as much anymore.
Is it smoking?
Sometimes, yeah.
Does it smell like smoke? Like just raw, like just burning oxygen?
I don't really know. There wasn't a lot of time between it being on the plate and it being in my mouth.
Did you eat it?
Yeah. Food. Thought that's the point of cooking, is to eat
That-
the food.
That is a bit of a health risk if you're eating fully burnt food.
Oh.
That's why we're peeling off the char.
I feel like I've
And that's
probably
carcinogen.
eaten worse.
Skye,
Let's go back to when
I'm
we're-
going to make you a fully regimented diet to boost your nutrition.
What?
It sounds like you have not had access to proper nutrients for, by the sound of it, most of your life.
Oh, yeah, no, and breathing the air on Saga, I foresee me dying at a very young age. That's why I'm so rad. I'm trying to speed up the process.
That's a lot to unpack. You're going to have some very delicious food before you die. How about that?
That sounds pretty great, Doc.
There you go. All right. Do you want me to get Ayg? What?
Is it salad time?
It is fully salad time.
Yeah, no, you can either go left or right. Ayg, Azhaam, it's salad time.
Tell Azhaam he can lay down. I will fetch him his food.
Azhaam, you can lay down. We'll fetch you your food.
What does salad time mean?
It needs time for salad. What else could it mean?
Scrap comes in. Oh, hell yes, it's salad time.
It's salad time.
Salad time.
Wait,
I
is
don't
Azhaam
know.
still on the bed? Can I take my salad and sit on the hammock with Azhaam?
Yeah, sure.
Can't have salad time without the whole gang.
Salad? What on earth is salad time?
Why is everyone so confused about salad time? It's time.
Quite
It's
literally.
salad.
I know, but it sounds so literal that it sounds like it might be code for some sort of crime.
Oh my god, what if that could be like our code word, like when things cuz we lead quite an exciting life now. So
Yeah.
maybe one of us could have like a communicator type thing, and then if things start going bad, we can be like, "It's salad time."
And then we would say that and the bad time would stop being bad. Everything would
No,
get good again.
that's when we rush in and we
Okay.
kick down the door and we'll have a pose.
Oh,
Ready to
okay.
go. We should probably get some weapons.
Yeah.
Does anybody have weapons beside me in my
Oh.
backpack of grenades?
I've been creating some inhibitors and boosters, but
Back
besides
to-
that, not. I mean, I have a scalpel.
Scrap is
I-
a gun.
I don't really need to have a weapon, and I just dip my hand into the trash can and pull out a sword of garbage.
A what?
Yeah, I prefer garbage instead.
Yeah, I remember you doing that on Leviathan's Eye.
Mhm.
I don't remember this.
Okay, everything was moving so fast, and there were many zombies.
Guy was on a roller coaster.
Anyway,
it
and I
supposed
just
to
drop
taste-
it, and it crumbles into garbage back into the trash.
I am gonna eat this all, and I'm very grateful, Theriac. Is this supposed to taste like grass?
Well, you're supposed to also eat the citrus fruits. That's
Yeah.
especially important because you honestly might have scurvy, considering that the lower decks have very limited access to UV light.
I don't know, does this prevent scurvy? Because I have eaten grass.
Well, have you bled lava recently from old?
Have I
wounds?
what?
Bled. Blood.
you-
Sorry, bled from old wounds.
Uh,
It can open up old. It can scurvy can open up scars.
I don't know. The last time I was really hurt was Leviathan's eye. I'm probably fine. I probably don't have scurvy.
I think I should run medical exams on everyone on deck. I think is what I'm discovering.
You just want to figure out how I reproduce.
That was a very well timed
What?
cough. And I'm not going to change that. That's canon.
Canon.
When that cough happens and there's like slight chuckles, scrap. Almazen. Right. We have a spaceport. It's only an hour or two away. But has Wi-Fi and we'll be able to go there. It's Helium. It's a comedy club. Everyone good for that? It's just basic needs.
A comedy.
Is it a good comedy club?
Well, it has on here. It says Helium. It's a gas. So I think it's a pretty good
That's
comedy club.
no. That's no.
Oh, it sounds delightful. I think we're gonna have a wonderful time.
And also, we're only staying long enough to transfer the credits and then skedaddle, right?
If it works.
What if it doesn't work? What if we still can't contact Tommy? It really looks like we flew the coop.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay, but
Fine.
what happens if there's no bridge and it's just a really high cliff leading to our deaths, is what I'm saying.
We'll open that mine when we get to it.
Well, I feel very confident. Skye, we're going to send the funds. It's gonna work.
But be positive. Believe in yourself. Adages.
It'll be alright. We got Skye. We got out of worse scrapes.
Yeah, like that time you were chased by Lowman down the street. Oh, right. I was.
Which time?
yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, we have fun.
We
Anyway,
have fun. Right. We're gonna go give the credits. Everyone on board? Alright.
Yeah. do we want to play? We have an hour. Is that enough time for a few rounds of why net?
That sounds delightful.
I'll watch.
You don't want to play?
No, I prefer to watch.
Okay, I'll have your controller then, because I don't even know if we can play without you.
I wasn't
I don't
playing
want you to
last
get-
time.
Oh yeah. I'm just watching.
It was literally just you and me, and those two observed.
I have a question. You communicate with different technology boards, correct?
I mean, sometimes.
Do you communicate with my console? Are you manipulating the game?
I showed you. It was supposed to be a secret, but it's not.
You did fully show me. I am.
I was.
Whoa.
I am
I
terribly
am
sorry.
never
I
telling you to a
completely
secret.
Blanked. That is my fault. No one heard anything. The game operates as normal.
I don't exactly manipulate it. I can look. All right. Well, let's go. I'll show you what I mean.
Could you talk to my skateboard?
I could try. Has your skateboard ever talked to you?
No, it's just a skateboard.
Technology doesn't usually talk to people, unless it's an AI or VI.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. Well, I
is that the default?
don't know. And take the skateboard.
Wait. What if my skateboard
oh.
doesn't like me?
I
What-
do need to talk to you
but then
about
what if it
something
gets-
later. I almost forgot.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Oh,
I need to talk to you later.
Oh, okay.
Well,
we
why
can do
don't you guys go talk and I'll spend some quality time with my skateboard.
Yeah, I'll talk to your skateboard after you've given it
Do
extra
you think
TLC.
that my skateboard would be mad at me if I prohibited it from the right of speech?
Oh my God, no! I've never had a computer talk to me and be mad about something like that. So
Okay.
I don't think. Just, I think, in my experience, machines like are happiest when they get to do the thing that they're supposed to be doing. They're like just like ride it a lot and like do lots of skateboarding or
Oh my dude,
flips
yeah.
and
Favorite
things.
pastime? Okay,
Yeah.
that makes me feel a lot better. You guys
No, that's gonna be.
Maybe just give it a little pat on yeah.
Oh my God. And I go walk away with Theriac, be like, I don't know what makes a skateboard happy. I sure hope
Fully,
that was
not
the
even
right
sure
thing.
what defines a skateboard. I'm not familiar with the taxonomy of extracurricular vehicles.
Well, I think they all pretty much just look like that. Some of them have wheels, I remember. Skye's is more floaty.
It runs on anti-gravitational magnetic implants. Is that correct?
I don't know. It runs on, whatever's driving it.
Sorry, I did want to talk with you about a few things. First of all,
Sure.
regarding the crystal.
Yes.
Is that something you are still interested in me researching?
Please. Yes. There's something about it that it's important. It's different.
You do remember my quote for that?
I do. I know. And I'm working on something. I will find a way to get you properly paid for that.
Also in regards to your ability to communicate with these systems, these sentiences within the circuitry that you are able to talk to and by all accounts,
I talk to computers.
yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am still interested in learning more about that, as far as the mechanics of it, how you as an organic being are able to communicate with these constructs. I suppose would be the proper term.
Mm-hmm.
And that is something of interest to me.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm fine with showing you. I usually just don't show it to people because then it makes me look like a little weirdo. So I am fine if you're interested in it.
You do know you're not a little weirdo, right?
Well, that's not really. I don't know. I just know what people think and say, and also, it can put people off sometimes too. But I'm fine with it. Do you want to see? I can, maybe we can have a.
If you are able to understand what people think, you are leagues ahead of me.
Mm,
But, you know what?
what?
Don't worry about the cost for the crystal.
Well, that's outrageous. I
Why
have.
is it outrageous?
Well, because this is your job, is studying things like this, and for me to ask you to do it for free would be, just unfair and mean and unladylike, and I would not do that.
Well, you do know that I am inquiring about what you do, not necessarily for a living, but a very key aspect of your skill set that I am not paying for. That is potentially groundbreaking.
So, if you study the crystal for me, and then I let you study me?
I suppose it's studying you, but it's more so studying your your behavior and your how the machines interact with you, and rather than yes.
Well, okay. I've never. Oh, is this a trade? I don't usually do that.
This is technically bartering
Oh,
with no goods, exclusively services, which is quite rare.
that is quite rare. I actually. All right. If you're okay with it, then that would be fine. And also, that means maybe I won't have to do something very scary. So yes, okay. I that's okay. Do you want to? I can go talk to the Ynet for a bit, and you can see what I do.
Sure. Yes.
All right.
We go back.
You go back to the rest of the gang, and you get all set up for Ynet. Do you want to do a scene where you all play Ynet, or would you like?
Should we take a break? Because we've not
yes.
taken a break.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it was going to be. As you all settle down, you boot up a quick little game of Ynet, and you get an hour in, and the light of "We are landing" turns on throughout the ship. You'll settle yourselves in, and through the skylight and through the front of the patchwork where Scrap sits, you see ahead of you an asteroid field, and as the patchwork weaves through this asteroid field, you see this one asteroid turns to face you, and as it does, you see a small spaceport tucked away. There's a few different ships on it, and there is a large neon sign that says Helium. It's a gas. And as you fly in, we're going to take our break there as you all arrive.
I do want to say that Skye, when she was playing Ynet, is like,
Theriac, I thought about what you said, and there's no like conservation effort thing in the game, but there is this 1/3 of my map that I'm not gonna touch. And that's where my animals and my fauna are gonna thrive and be protected.
I appreciate that a lot, and also that will help your tourism, even though there's not necessarily a conservation mechanic. So it does work out in your favor. So
That's all.
And that is where we're going to take our break, gamers.
Yes.
Thanks so much for joining us here today. We're going to have a 10-minute break. We have a little timer on screen when we take breaks now to see how long it's going to take, which is friggin' nifty, so you know exactly how long you have to go. We'll be back with another half in about 10 minutes, where the gang are going to arrive at this little comedy club. Are they going to just directly give Tommy all the money and leave? Are they going to sit down and are we going to find out about Azhaam's tight 5 that he has hidden away in his... Who knows? We're going to find out. Come join us in 10 minutes. Nothing, baby. You're grand. Thanks so much for joining us. And we'll see you in 10. See you, gamers.
Mwah.
Bye.
Back, we're coming back to the screen. Everything is in the right place. Hello, beautiful, wonderful souls. How are you all doing? Thanks so much for coming back to the Atomless episode 8. Yes, episode 8. The gang have had a little session where they chat about the current situation that is going on, and they have decided that they are going to head on over to just the nearest spaceport to give Tommy the money. And the nearest spaceport is this little place called Helium that they have just arrived at. A small spaceport tucked away in an asteroid field makes home to a refueling station and a comedy bar, which a bright neon sign points to with the words Helium. It's a gas written on it. Scrap, it's the best joke I've ever written, so I've used it 3 times in this singular episode. Scrap
I'm
Parks.
trying hard.
What's up? Trying
I'm
hard
trying hard not to groan. I'm sorry.
Just laugh so hard at how good that joke is.
Uh-huh.
I want you to know that this entire session is built off of that one joke. Because I thought
Oh,
of it and I was like,
that.
I gotta put a fucking space station comedy club in it. Anyway. Scrap parks the patchwork in the docking bay. As it lands, these magnetized strips secure the patchwork in place, and from the ground, a small machine rises up. Hi there. Would you like to refuel? Maybe a wash? As everyone gets off as the ramp lowers, they're like, "Hey pal, no, yeah, just a refuel, thanks." Of course. Whilst you wait, why not enjoy the luxuries of Asia's best comedy club, Helium? The doors that lead into the club, which is seeming like now you're on the ground next to it, is far grander than it should be. It seems like a dingy little comedy club, but is almost the only thing that is on this asteroid, aside from like a couple of tens of different ships parked in different parts of this little field. There is a bunch of posters that cover the walls and the doors leading toward inside this comedy club. Popstar ZC, I Am the Brightest Star album. B60, Life on Electronics. The Climb, Fixing the Elevator of Life, a saga story. As you open the doors, you're stopped by Oshurahu, which is a brightly coloured sea slug humanoid. Well, hey there, I'm Goopst. How y'all doing today?
Goopst.
We're doing good. We're looking to enjoy some comedy and perhaps the Wi-Fi that comes with the building.
Well, yeah, you can find all the things you want inside. There's a bi-collar. You got a payphone in there, Wi-Fi. There's food, a bar. There's everything.
There a cover
you
charge?
need. There is a little cover charge. It's just 5 credits each.
I got it.
Alright.
I think.
We can cover that.
From our portion, yeah, I think we're good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
20 credits total. 25 credits total.
I
can pay 25 credits. I mean, it's kind of my fault we're in this mess to begin with.
Wait,
Split
is there a discount for teenagers?
Under 18? Under 18?
Oh, yeah, you can get into the children's section if you'd like.
You're gonna put me at the kids' table?
25 credits.
It's an adult comedy club. But we do have a preschool if you'd like to sit in the ball pit.
25 credits it is. Here you go.
Oh. Okay. Takes
Daycare services.
like puts the a small holodeck next to your thing, and then it ding. All right, I'll pretend I didn't see you. Eh?
How would you pretend? I'm not exactly small.
No, I mean we're not allowed under 18s in the comedy bar section, but
Well, it's a good thing I'm not under 18.
Yeah.
I'll pretend I didn't see you. Go on, did you get?
I hope there's so many dick jokes. Better be worth the 5 credits I had to pay and not sit at the kids' table.
Wait, what jokes?
Dick jokes.
What's funny about dicks?
I'm not really sure.
What do you think dicks are? I think we need to ask that first before we answer that question.
Oh my god, you want me to explain what dicks are to you
not
guys?
you, Azhaam. I was just making sure.
You want me to explain what a penis is?
No!
I know what a penis is. I have one.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
You could
I
say
changed my
I'm quite
mind. I want to go
familiar.
to the kids' table.
You could say I'm more than quite, a little bit familiar.
Well, so
In fact, I've seen more than one. I've dealt with more. Well. Let's keep on walking.
all right.
Do you think they have apple juice?
Oh, wrong ambience. One sec, I'm changing this ambience.
Is there a laugh
again.
track? Please tell me. Can you please wait?
Oh
Can you put in your
Fucking
little
hell.
soundboard, please?
Jesus.
I want the Seinfeld bass or nothing, Matt.
Not it either. Okay, give me a second. I'll give you bloody. Get you bloody laughs.
Where are we gonna
You
get
happy? People laughing.
Yes, very.
They lead you into a small semicircle room. You see a Vesk in a ruffled shirt and jeans give their type 5 in front of red curtains. And a fake brick wall to the joys of the audience, which are lit only by the stage lights and low neon, a low purple neon coming off the bar. Can everybody roll me a perception check? Real quick.
Sure.
Ooh.
11.
Oh shit, that fell. Oh, it's only 16.
An irrational 20.
Nice.
I like that very much. Where's perception on this fucking sheet?
It's underneath mysticism and above physical science.
Thank you so much. 16.
Okay, so we got 20, 16, 16. And then 11?
11.
11.
I don't think I've ever had good luck in this game
Yeah,
so
it's
far.
quite dreadful.
You want to switch dice? Do you want to use physical dice?
No, I'm
don't
happy
send-
just pressing a button.
Everyone above 15. It's a pretty decent crowd. There is a lot of people in. There's a lot of laughs and people are really enjoying this comedian who's on. Toward the far back in a slightly darkened corner, you see 4 people. 2 who are standing and then 2 who are sat at in this booth. They are all wearing this heavy green armor with a sigil of these 2 axes that are crossed. The 2 people who are standing have their helmets on and are almost stood unnaturally present, especially for the place that they're in. And the 2 people at the table have their helmets off. They seem down both of their arms is a series of almost a serial code and a few different red stripes, and they're laughing and seeming to enjoy themselves at the person on stage. Everyone who got over a 15 knows that these people are Heth.
Fuck. I mean, looking at Skye. Shoot.
Require more words. Tom.
Ulhefner.
Shoot the Alhefnar?
No, do not do that. You will get shot. I mean...
Yeah, I know that's what... Oh, were you trying not to swear in front of me? I don't give a shit.
Because that would be ridiculous. I was for... I checked the date. See, on this date, if we try not to swear, it's like we give one thing up, and I chose swearing.
What's tomorrow?
Pancake day?
Pancake Day? Is this every week?
No, once a year. Once a year. I'm not making pancakes every week.
Theriac, is there room in my diet to have pancakes every week?
No. I look him out. The
I
Theriac,
fully
no.
was muted, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Oops.
Do you regularly eat eggs?
Who,
In
me?
what context?
Scrambled, deviled, poached.
Oh, I don't have time to cook them.
Do you eat them raw?
Are you eating raw
It's just
eggs?
easier.
You just take a shot glass, fill
like-
it up with an egg, just
Yeah. Well, I mean, I gotta chew it because you know the shell.
Sometimes we're busy
You-
on the
Wait,
road, so we
no,
just
no, no.
crack eggs in our mouth. It's not
No.
that weird.
No. Stop, Scrap. That's not what she said. She said sometimes I have to chew it because of the shell, which means she's eaten a whole thing.
The entirety of the egg raw.
Well, I see sometimes at the Bury Mining Company, like downstairs in the gym, there's a company gym, and some of the fellas that go there, I see them drinking eggs.
Yeah, but
Out of
not with
cups?
the shell.
Not with the shell.
It's a
Well,
contained
no, but
snack.
that's- I would assume that's a personal preference.
Also, you have a very high risk of catching salmonella doing that. You do know that.
Most
Yeah.
eggs are pasteurized, it's fine.
It's an egg. It's not a fish.
They should hire me at this comedy club. It was a joke, guys. I wanted to see how far it could go.
I'm just worried about your health. Is the crux of that?
I know, and it's very sweet, but I very rarely taste things that have the texture of raw egg.
So do you cook eggs or do you just not eat eggs?
I just don't eat eggs. Can't be
Then
bothered.
yes, you are allowed pancakes.
Hell yeah,
To answer your question.
radical.
All right. Space God.
Hello.
If I
Do I
look
know how
at
to
my phone, do I see a signal?
You do, yes.
All right. I'm gonna give this a shot. Rip the band-aid off. Any last-minute objections?
I mean, should you be the one to talk to Tommy?
Hold on. Well, one moment.
Hmm.
So Ayg is the one who has the credits we won from the race, correct?
Shh, don't say that too loud.
From our business opportunity.
Correct.
Sure.
Correct.
Ayg is currently our steward of our dividends.
Yes. And we are going to route these dividends directly to our
Business partner.
constituent. Yes. Our constituent.
Mm-hmm.
So, was 90,000, was 90 the amount you agreed on? Or was that fully just...
We
What?
agreed to forwarding the whole amount minus 10 units, which would leave them 90 units, if I remember correctly. Scott, am I remembering correctly?
I heard race. I heard nothing else after that.
Hey, Scott, am I remembering correctly?
Remembering correctly, yeah. It's the original deal was you take 10, you give 90. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Momo does kind of remember because I've been listening to the podcast to fall asleep, and I also think it was we get 10 and they get 90.
Yeah.
Which would make sense because that way it's an even 2 units per board member.
Correct.
Okay. So I should try to send it.
Well,
Yeah.
do we want to let Azhaam do the talking because our business partner knows Azhaam, and then when it comes time to the digits, we just hand it over to you?
First off, let's just see if we can transfer the money at all. You know,
I want to try to call.
We should try
I
to
mean,
contact.
we should try to call just to see. I am curious about why we can't reach anybody on or off Saga. So maybe let's try.
we can reach people off of Saga just fine. It's on Saga, and Saga people can't reach us.
Why don't we try now that we're here, just in case?
Ask for places like this. They usually have a business office. You know, you can rent out. Maybe have more of a hardwired connection.
Rent out a business office and a comedy club?
No, but it's like hotels. You know, they've got computer cafes. Maybe like one of those.
Um,
I don't
Azhaam is
know.
right. There are normally for people who have like traveled space before, which I think is like Theriac and Skye. I don't think you travel in a lot
nope.
off planet. There are normally like cubicles that you can get just like a slightly better connection, and there are things called bi-callers, which are like almost like VR things where you can like call someone else and like appear in their room, but it's a very rare thing. A lot of places don't have that, but those are also included in those rooms.
I will walk up to someone and try to like dust off. Like, hi, sorry. Do you have a business office?
You walk up to a like yellow snake humanoid, who is at the bar and they're cleaning the glass. They turn around and they're like, "Oh, hello. What was that?"
Oh, a business office or like
Oh.
somewhere I could wire in?
Yes, of course. That's no trouble. I can get you set up in one of those. The rates are by the hour, but when you go in, it'll register your cred stick. You can have booth number 3 if you just want to pop on over.
How much per hour, by the way?
It's 3 credits for an hour, and then.
Oh, that's fine.
rolls on.
I'll do that. That's not a problem. Okay.
wonderful.
Thank you.
No, that's no trouble. It's just over there.
Okay. Do I?
No, it's you and your friends. Like
They can come with me. Okay,
They can
go.
go with
That's
you,
great.
yes.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right, good. And
Are we gonna miss the comedy show if we go?
I am gonna sit here and watch the show. No, this is a open mic rolling night, so you'll have loads of people on. Don't you worry.
well,
You might miss this guy, but you'll catch the next.
I'm gonna miss this guy.
He's fine. He's like fine.
I kind of want to watch.
so go watch.
Am I
You go-
allowed? Can I
Go watch. Go watch.
Okay.
All I'm gonna do
you
is
guys got it. You know,
we've
without.
got it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch the comedy show.
Go watch the comedy show. All right. I go in and hook up
The
and
3 you going in to the little place. It's Azhaam, Ayg, and Theriac all going into the business office.
I think so.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll hook in and Azhaam, do you want to try to call him first? Maybe at least then
Sure.
just on the off chance.
Um, Ike,
Mm-hmm.
while I'm calling in, can you talk to the wires or whatever to try and figure out exactly what's been blocking you?
Okay.
Because you mentioned machines like that, they're happiest when they get to do what they're built for. So these things are not doing what they're built for. Must be very frustrating for them.
All right. So I am going to try to I think what I'll try to do is while Azhaam is making the call, if the call fails, I'm going to try to like find out why in the failure moment. If it doesn't fail, then whatever. But I'm gonna wait and watch Azhaam make it and try to tap in at that moment.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
So Azhaam, you doing the call?
Yeah.
The big old call.
Beep, 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 beep.
So this one is based on a like Wi-Fi connection now. So after you plug in the numbers, it does its 2 tones, and then does another tone, and then keeps ringing. What the fuck are you on? Do you honestly think that you could just run and just take all of my shit?
No, we're planning on giving it to you through wire. Do you have an address we can port it through?
So, but you just fucking ran. You could have just done that to on the planet. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Wasn't my decision, okay? I was vague. I was. It was bad, alright? We had Void on our backs. Tony, I wouldn't screw you over and then call you to what gloat about it? Come on.
Fucking God, you've had me in a fucking tizzy for like
It's
a whole day
all right,
now.
mate. We've got you. Just
Jesus fucking. Alright, shit, you got all the money, everything.
all 90, yeah. We charged 10, remember? We agreed upon it.
Christ. Fuck. Alright. I'll take what I can fucking get.
Oi. We're doing what you asked. We're doing what we agreed upon. Yes, I know it's late. For that, my apologies. But
Yeah, you fucking
let's not
ran.
pretend like we know. We fucking ran because one of us was injured beyond all belief, and another one of us was trying to run away from fucking Void, man. Void.
Yeah, it's who we're trying to team up with. And we have places where we can fix you up. It's whatever, just whatever.
Wasn't my decision.
All right.
Can I roll diplomacy to try and calm him the fuck down?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great show.
Okay, so that's a natural 20 plus 7. Hold on, because I do need to add 1 d6 to that, you know. Which also rolled a 6. Wow. So I got the maximum possible roll I could, which is 33.
It's just in the inflections of your tone. You can tell that they're just worked up because they thought that they had a bunch of money stolen, and like, and they're just like they're venting because they're just you know, they're stressed.
Mm-hmm.
But they with like your tone, the calmness and your shit, they begin to kind of all right. Sure. Yeah, just send the money, yeah?
Yeah, I will. Heads up, they have video of Void does of the 4 of us. Because we had to disarm a bomb and... Anyway, we'll probably be off planet from now on, but...
Had to disarm
if you
a
need
bomb.
anything. End of a race, mate. It was made so only they could win. If anyone else got ahead of them, boom. So we disarmed it, so one of us could win.
Jesus.
I told you, when it comes to these people, you really do have to ask yourself, how far are you willing to go? And more importantly, do you want to be the kind of people who do go this far? Good money now. Scott.
I'm so sorry. Just by the way,
Hello.
hi.
Hi.
This
who
is Ayg.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for us to run off with your money. We're totally gonna send it.
She technically won the race.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well,
Nice. Cool. All right. Good job.
yeah. So, you're planning on, uh, uh, doing whatever you're going to do with the money, which I'm going to send to you, totally 100%. But just curious because some of the people who we ran away from are quite scary. Uh, will we be safe if we send this to you?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, listen, if the void, if they wanted to, if I don't fucking maybe they'll just want the money back. I can just give them the money back, and then maybe they'll give us some arms and some people, because that's what we're here for.
You do not want to be indebted to them. If they try and convince you that you owe something to them, they'll use you, Tommy. Remember, they exist for the same reason upper deckers exist. To make coin for themselves. To fill their pockets with credits. You've either got to serve that, or be uneasy allies. If you're even going to go join up with Void to begin with.
Well, that was the goal.
You have 90,000 credits now, mate. Have new goals.
Alright, well, I can't speak to you and your safety. I don't know what's going to happen there.
Well, fine. I guess you should know that the void was completely unable to talk to anyone or do anything.
What do you mean?
We can't communicate off planet.
So,
Oh, yeah, no one can, not at the minute.
And do you know why?
A couple of satellites fell into the atmosphere and yeah, it's down. It's happened on a few planets.
And all just at the same time?
None really, but just around, it's not. Yeah, I mean, we're down for a couple of days. It's odd, but it's just one of those things that happens, isn't it?
Talk
So
to
are the
Hyde.
satellites? Oh, I shouldn't talk.
No, Theriac, if you've got it. I mean,
God, how many people are in this fucking call? I thought it was just I thought it was just us.
yeah, you know what? Here's your mum. Calm down, mate. She's very disappointed in you, by the way. Look, one thing at a time. Talk to a friend of mine, Hive. He's been with Void for quite some time. He'll convince you what's safe about him and what's not.
All right.
And remember, this is about you. Because at the end of the day, if you win this, great. But you're going to have to contend with what you've done. And what that means about what you're going to build afterward.
Well, I'm gonna stop them locking us in.
Yeah? But you can't trade one evil for another. If you become indebted to Void, it's not going to be the upper deckers locking you in anymore, mate. It's going to be Void. And then you've got to start this all over again. Trust me on that. Please. I know what I'm talking about. Transfer the money. Transfer.
Yeah, there's you to do like the small plug-in, and there's a.
Does it look like there's before I send it? Does it look like there's going to be any issue with sending the money?
Nope.
Does it looks like normal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before I do, I just say so. We'll be back. Sorry again that we ran off like that. It was quite rude, but we were quite afraid. I'm gonna send this to you now. And I just if you could just be on alert. It seems like the void has filmed the race for nefarious reasons, and we don't want that to become a problem. So if you could just, maybe keep an eye on things, and I send the money out. You're just you know, the race was quite scary. And everything that happened afterwards was somehow scarier. So I would just appreciate it if maybe you just let us know if we should be worried about something.
Yeah, all right. No, sure. I appreciate it. Thank you. You did more than I thought you would, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'll email you or whatever. I'll text this number, and you'll get it when there's internet, I guess. If I know anything, not that I'm gonna. Not that this is my number one priority, but yeah, no, I do appreciate it.
Thank you. That's all.
All right. Are we good? We done?
Best of luck, Tommy.
Yeah, and you, mate. Fanga's dead.
That was exhausting.
Yeah. I kind of miss seeing money in my bank account. I know
Well, we
it's only
still have-
been a few seconds.
You have 10,000. That's enough to. You can do a lot with that.
You have more,
Sure.
I believe, because I think you sold all of the Leviathan's eye goods also for 10,000.
I thought it was like 2,000.
Yeah.
We each got 500.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lol.
Well, I mean, we could see a comedy show before we head out.
You probably have some fancy shops up here if you want to go. Making it
I think I might actually just head back to the ship. And I think I'm gonna do what you did, Azhaam, and I'm gonna go just take some time for myself.
understand.
Wait, I'm gonna head out of the room.
And the three of you head out of the room. Skye, is there any particular thing you want to do? Are you just hanging out watching a comedy show?
How good is the comedy show?
So, on stage at the minute, the Vesk in the ruffled shirt and jeans that was on stage has left, and now is a small brown rat, a little Yoski, but they have like a bunch of grey in hair, and they are wearing like a they're wearing like a smart casual, like a shirt with a tie, but the tie's kind of slightly undone, and they're walking like around stage very The galaxy's so big you can't even make jokes about anything without someone getting offended. They are bad. They are like actively a very bad comedian.
This is bogus, dude.
Yeah, this guy fucking sucks. Do you want to shuck stuff at him?
Yeah, but I don't know if we should do that. We are here to make a back alley deal. But yeah, I really want to chuck stuff at him.
We could boo. People heckle at comedy clubs, right?
Maybe we could meet him after the show.
Want-
No, that's too much. That's too much.
You want to rough a
Too
guy
much
up?
scrap.
What happened? What happened to you?
What hasn't happened to me, Scrap? There's the gang back yet?
The gang like walk behind you as you look.
Hi.
Sucks.
This guy
Oh.
is so fucking bad. He's just
Theriac's going to pray. How bad?
pray.
I mean,
Take
actually,
his-
can we retcon that? I don't think I would have said that.
Yeah.
They've just gone back to the ship.
Theriac's going for some private time.
Okay.
Oh, well, the comedy show isn't good.
It's not great at the minute, no. But this guy's
Listen-
set's almost done, so it might get better.
Listening to it for a split second, how bad is it?
Like, it's bad. It's really bad. It's like Netflix special bad.
I mean, this is an open mic night at a
Yeah.
gas station comedy club.
gas
I
station
can't imagine
comedy
it's the
club.
cream of the crop.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's not offensive.
No,
Is
it's
it
pretty.
offensive?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Well, I'm gonna get a shot, and then do we just want to get the hell out of here?
Of apple juice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to. Let's just, give Theriac some time. I think we could last for one more set. How bad could it be?
All right. I'll try.
Anyone here want to go up on mic? Tell a couple jokes.
No, the best idea. My answer is not no, but I don't think I should.
Does anyone here have a tight five
I
that they could do?
kind of think that
I have a loose
that
five.
would be very good. I could
What is a tight five?
like a
It's like
short.
yeah, it's like a good 5-minute set.
I mean, this is not a hard act to follow.
That's
I could
true.
just go up there and say, "That guy, right?" And people would
That
probably
would be
laugh.
pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be better
Go
than
on, Azhaam.
this.
I dare you to go on stage. I dare you to do a comedy. Like I dare you to do a comedy on stage today.
You dare me to get?
I 100%
Seriously?
dare you to do that. That'd be
We'll
so funny.
laugh so hard, no matter what.
Skye is off to get her shot, and as soon as she gets it, she's already in line.
Well, that was
Yeah,
quick.
the humanoid snake person is like, okay, and then takes your name and writes it down. He's like, you'll be up after the guy who's after this. But yes, I got your name down.
Is the next guy worse or better?
You wait a little bit. This guy leaves, and then a little gray, big head, classic like UFO 1950s alien comes on. He's wearing nothing but like a really long T-shirt with like a little like palm tree on it or something. Well, hey there, guys, how's it going? And does a pretty good set. Yeah, they do a pretty good set. They're pretty funny. They do that guy.
I kind of want to know. Does Azhaam know what species this is? Can I roll culture?
Yeah, you can roll
Curious.
culture. Yeah.
22?
They're called grey. They're grey. Yeah. But yeah, the like big bug eyes and like big old like gray head. Very classic. Like very classic UFOs as we in the current day out like in the meta have thought of aliens. Yeah, and they're doing a little. Oh, hey there, guys. How's it going? It's nice to see you here at the Helium. I'm not going to do a Type 5 for you, but yes, it goes on, and it is
Dang it. Dang it.
I illicit space jokes.
It was quiet for too long, and I was like, if this keeps up, they're going to make me do a series of in-universe Atomless jokes, and I'm not.
I will give you $10 whole.
That's what was.
No, 10 quid. I'll give you 10 quid. That's more than $10.
I'm in a position in my real life where I will take 10 British sterling to do it. I will do a bad Atomless stand-up set for 5 minutes. However, as this goes,
hold on. Is that a legitimate offer?
It is like, I mean, I don't know. No, I don't. This is going to be immortalized on the internet. I'm going to be immortalized doing a bad 5. I can't. Dylan is it's like bated breath, so excited.
I know. I'm so...
Hey gang, I've done my joke, and it was helium. It's a gas. That's all you're getting. That was my joke of today.
Okay.
Let me up there, Matt. I have a list of 74 space puns ready, locked and loaded.
Please.
Okay.
Skye did get in line.
Time to prepare.
Don't need it.
As we cut on over to Theriac. You take the walk to back to the patchwork. Can you give me a perception check real quick? As
Me?
You're walking. Yep. As you're walking.
Sure. That's only a 15.
Okay. You get inside of the patchwork, and it seems fine. You do notice that the ramp hasn't gone up. It is down as you walk toward it.
Wait, say that again?
The ramp that leads everyone onto the patchwork is down. Like already open as you walk toward the patchwork.
Why is it open? Theriac's gonna be very sus about that. And it's going to try and stealth a little bit.
Come on, me a stealth.
Hold on. I gotta pull up my sheet. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I need to double check. Oh, my stealth is shit. It's not bad. It's just not amazing.
It's just not plus 11 or whatever.
Can I just enter the ship?
Yeah, you can just enter the ship.
I'll just enter the ship.
As you step foot on, you hear a little whirring in another room, and then you see the little machine come in. Hi.
Wait, which little machine? Hold on.
The little machine that raised up out of the ground as the patchwork landed.
Oh.
The one that Scrap spoke to comes out of the side room. Hi. I've refueled the ship. I'll leave you a note now.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do.
You're now alone in the ship?
Okay, we'll close the door. The sort of loading ramp. Turn off all the lights. Once they're back in their room. we'll grab some water, matches, and some dirt from a specimen that they have with them, and then we'll set up the dirt, and so it's dirt at the bottom. We'll pour some like water, sort of in a little, just like a little drop. Tear off a piece of paper and then light it on fire, and then we'll like blow a little bit onto like the sort of open space, but like at the top of this diamond. As they then sort of like kind of blend all of the bits together. Create sort of this like steaming wet like mud, basically. And then we'll recite a small prayer, and then open up the almanac, which is the holy text of photo. Trying to search for some sort of guidance, or just something to help ease their mind in the situation that they find themselves in.
Now, I'm wondering what to do in this moment, as I don't necessarily want this to be a roll, because you're not necessarily like trying to extract information. This is more of just like a personal moment of trying to calm your own mind. When Theriac thinks of this moment, these four elements combining, what is it that they meditate on? What is the place that they go to?
As they are sort of performing this elemental ritual, Theriac is very aware that they feel out of balance. That if they were to sort of describe themselves in this moment, that they are they feel very vapor. They feel somewhere between vapor and plasma. Something both sort of absent and incredibly intense in how they are reacting to the stress that they're currently under, and are hoping to find balance in the liquid and solid.
There's a memory that is kind of rebirthed in this slightly turbulent time. It's one that you thought upon in your arguably last most turbulent, just before you left Raxel. You met with a member of the Great Tree, the Photo Church, and you shared some very heated words with one another as you continued to push your progressive thoughts of how the universe should work. And they continued to bite back with their more regressive ideals, and you think about how you felt after that brief interaction, because that interaction was the last that you had on your planet before you got onto the Bifrost and left.
I think that memory being so strong and sort of pivotal to why Theriac left Raxel sort of reverberates and gives them a sort of sense of like vindication that what they're doing is actually sort of the right thing, and that despite the naysayers, whether they're from Raxel or Wild Times or the other conservation groups or anyone else, that that drive that they have is validified, and that it's not something to be necessarily ashamed of in the way that they feel it right now, that vapor and plasma exist fully in our cosmos, and they are some of the without plasma or vapors there is no, they are like the basis upon which things like liquids and solids are able to become material as opposed to simply theoretical. So
oh, go on.
No, go ahead.
A thought pops into your mind, a passage from the almanac. It's one that is referred to quite often as it has many different interpretations, but the passage talks about the cultivator, the being or person who sowed the seeds of hope through the galaxy. They are one of the forefronts of the photo religion, and they, as they traveled, they talked about this one place, this planet or collection cluster called Sativum, or which people named Sativum. This one perfect area. And you don't know why this comes up, or where this thought, why this thought reaches you in the time that it did. But it is present, and it is what your mind thinks upon briefly.
The image of the cultivator sort of flashes in their mind of this. Based on the description, very arthropod-like being with a blend of a sickle and like a watering can in their grasp. With the bottom sort of shaped like a spade, and them standing on this perfect little biosphere that's rich with life and balance, and even though it's organic, it shines like something stellar. And that name of Sativum rings in their mind. Sativa. Was there? And we'll look through the book for references to Sativum, as well as like wondering, like, is that a real place? Like, is that somewhere I could go? And we'll cross-reference with other other intergalactic atlases and historical texts, and kind of spends the rest of their time trying to discover more of that.
Can you give me a religious check, please?
Would you say that's mysticism?
Yeah, let's go for it. I apologize, I forget. Different rules, but yes.
That's a 6.
Oh.
They're not very good at religion.
Okay.
No one is good at religion. No one is bad at religion. We just
That's it.
are.
So deep.
Uh,
Really?
you do find a in all the accounts that you there's so many different interpretations of it. There are things which, yes, it is a real tangible place. Other people believe it's a feeling. It is a thing to strive toward. It's a goal to seek out. And even when it is tangible, is this thing is it a cluster? Is it a galaxy? Is it a planet? Is it a part of a planet, like a specific place? I'm gonna ask for intelligence because you're doing a lot of like your discussions of and thoughts about the thing is very interesting. So I do want to give you some other stuff.
Just raw intelligence?
Yes.
Okay.
Please. Oh, we got bad again.
I got a nat 1.
Almost like an intrusive thought pops in to your mind. You think of wild times, you think of what you're doing, you think of leaving your home, you think of the void, being chased, all this. Is it worth it? Does it mean anything?
This almost external thought halts Theriac entirely in their rapid thought process. And like as they were like flipping through a textbook, they like fully just stop and like have to like rest their hands down, and they think on that thought, is it worth it? And there is this sort of looming sense of dread and fatalism that washes over them. And then their eyes light up. No. No. No, 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 no. I know why it struck me in this moment. It was so obvious. It's so obvious. I'm creating Sativum. What was I thinking? Wild Times is Sativum. I have to go back. It must be perfect. And will put away the religious text and historical references and again return to their own notes and their own data sets and documentation, and again stew in this almost circularly logical way of how to improve this process, of how to continue maintaining and emboldening the facility which they have spent so much of their time driven towards, and in the same way that they have read stories of the cultivator and how she struggled to continue to till the fields on these different planets until they could finally begin to grow life, that this field has to be continued to be sown with seeds. It has to continue to be refertilized, or else nothing will grow if there's not more effort put into it. Despite all of the erosion and weather and the disasters, that Theriac can still build this Eden with pure determinism.
Can you put your mysticism skill up by 1?
I think so.
Yes. You, through that, I don't know if this game is inspiration, but let's do it a little spicier. I'd like you to permanently put your mysticism up by 1 as you think on these thoughts and these things. We move back, pull toward the rest of the patchwork. This is crew. Completely forgot about this. Was going to move on to a different thing. Do y'all have a type
that
5
was a
for
hard
me?
act to follow.
Well, you
was
know,
like,
it's just
"That's
religiously
beautiful."
driven mad scientists are coming up. It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna drag the stool behind me for no apparent reason. Hi, how's everybody doing tonight? Woo! A room full of people dying on the inside. Same. So I got into stand-up comedy because I got a lot of free time on my hand. I recently just went through kind of a breakup. I needed some space. I usually there's like a that joke usually doesn't do too well. People say it's a little too out of this world. Sorry it took me so long to get on the stage. We got our ship parked outside, but I couldn't find the parking meteor.
Parking meteor? Did you say you have 64? There we go. Thank you. Everyone. One sec. Let's get a whoop. Let's get a whoop in there. Where's the
No, that's not.
That's
no,
screaming.
That's
That's not a whoop. People clapping, people cheering. It's very good. Is there anything anyone would like to do before they get back to the ship? No?
Space God.
Hello.
Funny thing. I cannot merely add a bonus to
Is it the skill
mysticism. However, what I can do is take something away from an ability I already have and then add it to mysticism.
Beautiful. Is that a thing you'd be interested in doing? You can, if you'd like to take something away from something and add it into mysticism.
I would like guidance as to what I should remove it from.
Let me have a look at the skills here.
Also, let me share with you my sheet so that you can.
Oh, thank you.
Can I offer an awful suggestion, like the worst suggestion, a terrible suggestion?
Absolutely love.
Lose perception for mysticism because you're gaining more metaphysical sight, and you're losing a bit more of the ability to perceive your surroundings.
That is very good.
I do like that a lot, in fact.
Almost like I design games. What?
I will do this.
Yeah? There you go. That's your offer. You can take it away from perception and up it in mysticism.
Oh wait, I can't do it regardless because I maxed out at +3 ranks in mysticism because I'm only level 3.
Of course you are.
But I can just write down like +4 in mysticism.
You'll take a free rank when you level up. You'll be able to take a free rank. As everyone returns to the ship, can everybody make a perception check for me, please? Aside from Theriac.
Yes.
13.
Grand.
5.
Grand.
Another irrational 20. I'm rolling well today.
You'll get onto the ship. Scrap follows slowly behind. As everyone sits down and sets up for the flight ahead, Azhaam, you head back to the sleeping quarters. Clean up some bowls so they don't go flying mid-flight, things like that. As you pick up the salad bowls, you notice that Ayg's things have been moved. And when you inspect further, so have yours. And so are Skye's. And you notice there's a lot of things missing. And one of the things is the crystal is gone.
No.
And we're going to leave it there today.
No!
Thank y'all, gamers. I appreciate y'all hanging out and being with us here today. What a good old fun time. It's been the Atomless. This is episode 8. If you want to hear the podcasted episode version of this episode, that'll be next week. Oh, what a good old, beautiful, wonderful time! It would be grand. It's far more edited. We're gonna go around. We're gonna do some cheeky little socials as we hop skip off this little game. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, my name is Matt. He, they, Captain Krail and everything. Monday to Thursdays, I play visual novels, games. We do a little, on Thursday specifically, we do a little productivity stream where we all sit around and we, do some work. Sometimes I edit the Atomless. Sometimes I do work for future episodes. All that jazz. It's come around. It's a great time. Sometimes we just goof off when we just do some writing or just some minor work. It's a good time to be productive. I'm found here. Thank you. Anyone else want to take anyone part of my beautiful crew? Want to do some socials?
Hello. I am Momo O'Brien, she, her. I make content about immersive experiences. You can find me everywhere at Momo_O'Brien.
Sick. Hi, I'm Dylan, or Super Dylan everywhere on the internet. And I make tabletop RPGs and then I play them in shows like this one. And I go by she, he, and they pronouns. Pew, pew, pew.
Hi, my name is Nordine Ali Kadir. My pronouns are he, him, and you can catch me everywhere, literally everywhere, at Werewolf Feels. I cultural consult and sensitivity consult for TTRPGs. I write for TTRPGs and I play TTRPGs. But I also play video games on my own channel. And as of recording right now, literally right now, it is my birthday. So happy birthday to me.
Shit, what the fuck? Bro, happy birthday.
I have to give you the birthday roll on my
I should have gone last. Andre,
Hold on. I'm giving you the birthday roll in my server. Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. I'm Andre Rivera. You can find me at Andre Rivera Art. I am an illustrator, caricaturist, character designer, TTRPG performer. You can find me at Andre Rivera Art, mostly on Twitter. Commission me if I'm available, and catch me on Total Party Kiss and also The Welcome In.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I appreciate so much of you beautiful, wonderful people. I hope to see you next time, gamers. And the next time we fly through the Atomless Sea, I hope you are there to fly with us. Thank you so much for being here. I can't believe I didn't know it was your B-Day. What a bad boy I am.